Good afternoon. Welcome to ODI and to this event, Public Financial Management and its Emerging Architecture. My name is Ed Hedger. I lead the Centre for Aid and Public Expenditure here at ODI, and I'm delighted to be your chair today. We want to do two things today. We want to, launch again in Europe this volume by the IMF Fiscal Affairs Department, Public Financial Management and its Emerging Architecture, and use that as a prompt to have a wider discussion about the state of issues and debate in PFM and reforms associated with that and models and approaches taken in a range of countries. I'm delighted to be joined by a distinguished panel, Marco Cangiano, who is Assistant Director at the Fiscal Affairs Department at the IMF and who is the lead editor of this volume recently produced. James Richardson, who is the Director Fiscal and Deputy Chief Economist from the UK Treasury. Joachim Wenner, who is a Senior Lecturer at the London School of Economics. And Philip Krause, who is Head of Budget Strengthening Issues here at the Overseas Development Institute. The way we will proceed is we'll take about 25-30 minutes. Marco will tell us a little bit about the volume and the book, but more importantly, the issues that it contains, and use that as a prompt to offer us some of his thoughts on the current thinking, the current ideas in public financial management, public finance issues. Then we'll have some contributions and reflections from discussants, picking up the UK perspective on these issues, often regarded at the frontier of reforms, the leading edge of the innovations, which often are transferred and attempt to be picked up in many of the other countries, but also a country that is grappling with how fit for purpose these institutions are to deal with our own public finance considerations. And Joachim will offer some reflections both about these questions of policy and institutional transfer and the models, and also the political economy dynamics that sit within a volume that focuses quite a lot on the technical domain and the technical dimension. And finally, Philip will ground this in some of the context of emerging and developing countries that are the mainstay of some of the ODI thinking, the ODI analysis, and where a lot of our own research at ODI focuses on efforts to strengthen public finance and the associated institutions. We'll leave plenty of time at the end for questions, so please feel free to ask those. And we'll try and keep the coverage quite broad, I think, including issues in Europe as well as emerging economies and broader, so plenty for everyone to engage with.